Hi guys, it's Patrick from Wrestlingnerds and it's Corfu Sidari episode 2. I'm going to have to do that. I didn't really want to do this video, but I'm going to have to kind of do it because there's a lot of confusion online and everything like that. So I'm going to do my best to explain about the new ruling. It's coming today, the 29th of March, with that if you go on holiday and you come back, you get a £5,000 fine. I'm going to kind of break that down to you because the press are mixing that and twisting that and doing what the press do, and it's causing a lot of people to panic. First things first, I'm going to go in, I'm going to try and break it down. I've got all the information here, so I'm going to try and break it down in quick and simple terms and try and keep it sweet and then give you a nice little update of what's going on. So basically, you may, obviously as you've seen, the law banning holidays until July. Basically that's the talk of it happening end of July. But, you know, this is saying an era update, you know, we're not going to know until April 12th, and that is the truth about it. That's the honest truth about it, that we're not going to know anything till April 12th. As early as April 5th, it's also saying here. So why, you know, and it's for the question, why didn't he say the holidays are banned then? Well, and until July and the £5,000 fine thing. I'm bubbling my words. Because obviously, as you know, on February 22nd, Boris Johnson announced holidays that would be banned until May 17 at the earliest. Currently, the ban is achieved through the stay-at-home rule, which ended today, March 29th. So can you see where they're going with this? The reason that they have done it, I'm going to do it in short terms because I know where we am now. The reason that they have done that is the simple fact is, in case there's anything it happens, anything it kicks off, this rule is till the end of July to stop you going from holiday. From now to when they make the decision, April 12th, yeah, April 12th, because I bought that day off work, so I can get my beard cut and my hair cut. Yay! So yeah, so basically that's the idea, is to basically not allowing you to leave the country. If they didn't put this in place from today, then basically you would have been free to go on holiday today. So yeah, that's kind of why there's that rule. And the simple fact is, on April 12th, he'll make that decision, which I'm hoping he'll announce safe places like they did last year with the travel, you know, the travel corridor. So basically, you could go to Greece, you could go to certain places abroad, and that's it. And that's pretty much it. It's very confusing. A lot of people are, you know, as I'm saying, it does sound really confusing, but you know, there's a lot of people that don't understand it, and it is pretty much, they've just done the law to cover their backs, so you can't just, you know, the stay-at-home thing's ended. You're free to go out and see 6 people at the park at the minute, and you know, basically what they had to do was put that in place, this new rule in place, to stop you going on holiday, because in reality you can go on holiday now. But they don't want you going on holiday, so that's why they're going to fine you £5,000 if you do go beforehand. Because I think on April 1st, Cyprus is opening up. Basically, if you've had a vaccine, and if you're willing to get the test, they've actually told us that now we're opening up. I think it's April 1st. You might have to Google that yourselves. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm really confused. I think I've done worse job explaining it. But the simple fact is, the only reason this rule is coming into place is to cover their backs, to stop you basically going abroad willy-nilly. It's more to say you have to wait till April 12th, which there will be a video that week. Obviously, as soon as they announce it, I'll do a video and explain what's going on. And then obviously, hopefully from May 17th, everyone will be able to travel to wherever you want to go. Well, hopefully, wherever you want to go. I know Greece is doing well with it. They're still on national lockdown because they generally want us to come, so they're trying to keep it confined and basically say to people, right, you got to wait, you can have your freedom when we start letting people in, because we want people to come in for our tourism. We need that money, as we know where Greece are financially. Some people might not know, but you know, going forward, that's how it's going to have to be, sadly. But you know, that's really it. It's the rule. It's like I say, it's just all confusing now, this COVID stuff, and you know, it's like this road map thing. It's like confusing. I didn't even know today was happening with like, oh, you can meet 6 people on the park. I generally didn't know until the other day. I was like, what? Oh, you can have 6 people in your garden now. What? Can you? Oh, nice. Nice one. Don't bother me. You know, like kind of that mindset. It's like I didn't really know, and you know, it's all confusing at the minute. The other thing is, like, I want to say, if you are watching this video and you going to follow this journey. If you're in any of the forums that I'm in, you may have seen that a German airline landed on the 28th of March in Corfu, and a lot of people were obviously on the forums were saying it were German tourists, they're allowed to go on holiday and everything like that. I'm going to confirm that right now and tell you that it was a load of bollocks. I did my research, I went and asked someone in one of my groups, and it was just delivering vaccine. It was delivering vaccine to Corfu. They're trying to get everyone sorted so we can get back out there. And yeah, so that was a rumour killer. I'm a rumour killer now. So yeah, that's basically why there was a plane at London in Corfu yesterday. If you guys want to watch, sat here and wondering why that's going off. With the trip, everything's going well with the planning. I've got, a couple of locations written down that I want to visit. Obviously the bog standard Corfu town, Park District. I might go back to that Agreros. I will get it pronounced right. I'm gonna look back again to Agreros, and also just using that green bus maybe because I think I read it's like €5 for unlimited travel for like days, and if that's the case, it's pretty good. But it's just bus timings and stuff like that, and that's going to be more till when the season starts, learning about it properly and hoping for the best. And that's pretty much it. Spending money, I think I didn't mention that. Savings going well. Budgeting myself each week, putting so much a week in the pot. And hoping can keep into that style. I have got just under 6 months. No, just under 6 months until I do go. So it's kind of like take each step as a step, and like I say, hopefully be able to get a holiday. I've had no questions currently from anyone at the minute, which I was hoping for. So if you do have any questions or anything like that, if you are going to follow the series, just put a comment down below. I will actually reply to your question in the comment section, but then I'll do it in the next video, because like I said, this series, if you are going to regularly watch the series, it is just going to be random release dates. It's like with the news today, I kind of had to do it and trying to say it's the only reason is that they're doing this is to cover their bags. The £5 fine thing is in reality in place until they make the decision on April 12th or like that article what I read there, April 5th, where they make the mind up, but Boris and his mates make the mind up and say yes or no. I reckon Greece, to be honest, because his dad goes there quite a lot. But I think in reality, if you do, for example, if you live in England and then say you part-time, like you live out in Greece, if you can prove a reason for that, actually, I think that's one thing. Because I think they're calling it the Stanley Johnson thing. That was it, the Stanley Johnson thing. Where he's got a house out in Greece, and he kept flying out there when we were meant to be in a natural lockdown, but is allowed to because he lived out there as well. So if you got a property out there, I think there's loopholes, which everything has a loophole with this COVID rule. There's always a loophole. So yeah, it might be worth, if you do have property out there, or you're looking at buying property, you might generally be allowed to travel out there. But obviously, I don't know the actual rules and that, so don't say I heard it off some guy on the internet. So guys, that's basically it. Like I said, if there's any questions, please ask away. If there's anything you do want to know, I will be back after the next announcement from the government with travel, update you on the plans, if there is any updates on the plans, maybe take suggestions from you guys, so if you do recommend anywhere, because obviously as we know, I'm a Sidari boy through and through, and yeah, I'm just hoping everything goes well. Hopefully next time you see me, I'm hoping the announcement comes after the 12th, because then I won't have this anymore. And I do have a video need editing, but it's nothing to do with Corfu, so if you guys are not interested in that, but it's just eating Carolina Reaper flavoured pickled onions. So guys, thanks for watching. It's ended up being a long one, and I've just rambled on for nearly 10 minutes. So guys, once again, thanks for watching. I've been Patrick from Wrestlingnerds, and I'll see you all soon.